What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today, I just wanted to talk about a post that I made today. The post was everybody wants 10x returns, but nobody can stomach a 10x patience type of patience. And Derek Wall posted that. Derek Wall is one of Amit's buddies, huge investor, very successful investor. Did not get to meet him in the Miami meetup, unfortunately, but he was there around the event. But anyways, I wanted to really talk about what exactly that means. And it's very straightforward, but I feel like when you get more in depth into it, it's like at least what I take away from it is you have to fall in love with the process. You have to fall in love with the consistent action over long periods of time to get to where you want to be. And my brother, the other day, we were talking and we should have clicked record, honestly, but he said, my goal is to fall in love with the daily discipline rather than where exactly I'm going. I'm using that where I'm going to break it down, right? Day by day, week by week, quarter by month, quarter by quarter. But his goal, and I think it's great, it's something that I'm slowly instilling within myself, is the goal is the consistent action, massive action over a long period of time. And like getting a goal, I'll give you an example. This marathon that we're running. It's like I'm breaking it down by day, by week. How much should I run every week? So that way, whenever the marathon comes, I do okay, I do fine. And right now, my goal is to stay consistent and love the process. Stay consistent, run the X amount of, according to plan, run the X amount of miles per week. So that way, when we get to there, it's not as bad, right? I'm prepping, training, all that good stuff. And it's to me, it's like trying to get to that point, where no matter how you feel, you do what you have to do. And I feel like a lot of the times we hear a bunch of successful people, and that's probably the number one principle is just sticking to it. Whether you're going to grow on your Instagram page, whether you're going to, like Clayton had mentioned on, bodybuilding, just sticking to it. Anything you can think of is just like it takes time. Over time, you do little by little by little by little, and over time you will be rewarded, right? Example, in my investment journey, at the very beginning of my journey, I didn't see anything crazy. I spoke about my huge loss in the market where I made mistakes and I learned and I failed and then got back up and kept going and everything. And it comes to show that I did not see anything the first year. I did not see anything the second year. I did not see anything the third year, you know? And now it's like it's been extremely rewarding and I can finally say that it has all come to fruition. And it's sticking to it and overlooking the fact that it's not going to come next week. And I feel like we spoke about this in a previous video, but I just think it's very important and it can be super annoying. It can be super repetitive, but it's the truth. It's like that's exactly how you get to that where you want to be, right? If you want to become, a millionaire, it's like that's what you have to do. You have to live below your means. You have to invest as much as you can over a long period of time. It just takes time, long period of time, right? If you want to get big muscles and everything, it takes time. Clayton, a great example, right? I mean, he's 10 plus years of bodybuilding, and it's like he's gotten to where he's at because of all the work that he did back then, right? So I think my brother, he brings it up a lot. And it's like the work you do 5 years ago is going to reflect where you're at now, right? So I'll give you an example. I don't have abs, and it's because I haven't worked for them over the long period of time, right? I've been inconsistent on that specific area of my life. And that's to me, I mean, it's fine, right? It's what you put in, how long you put in it's going to show. It will show. And it just takes time, takes patience, 10x patience. And after you bridge that, after you get past that, it'll come, you'll see the results. You will see it. It just, I think it's very difficult. It is not easy. It's easier said than done, of course, but it's very, very challenging to see that you work for 2 weeks, for example, and you don't see the results the third week. It sucks, right? I mean, just throw it on the table. It's not a good feeling. It's really not. And that's where it can be very tricky. I feel like, I mean, I'm definitely a victim of that before where I stick to something the first 2, 3 weeks. It's fun, it's exciting, like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. But it's like, okay, after that is what really counts, right? After that is where you set yourself apart to get to that next level. And I think it's a great example. Personally, what I've been through is definitely investments. Investing has changed my life. My goal is to help as many people as possible to begin that investment journey because for me, the 5 years, it's been extremely rewarding. And like I said, I fell in love with the process just because I really like the stock market. I really like being involved into it. So for me, it's really not, how do I put it? It went by quick for me, and like looking at back at hindsight, it's like, wow, it took time. I didn't, my accounts didn't grow just in a week or two in a month, right? It took 5+ years of just consistency. I mean, you guys have seen, if you guys follow me on Investadan, every paycheck I put money into my accounts. Every paycheck. It doesn't matter how small. There's some checks I can't put in the full amount that I normally do, which is minimum $500. There's days where I have to put in $200, 250, $300, right? There's days where there was months before where I put in $50 and that's okay. There's no right or wrong. There's no, oh, like I don't make enough money, I can't invest. No, no. Little by little. I mean, when I first started investing, I kid you not, I deposited into my account $40, $40. And it takes time. It takes time. Just start. That's the key right there. Just start. Put whatever you need to, $10, $15, $20, whatever you need to do, but just do what do you call it? Auto pay, like an auto pay to yourself, and your future self will thank you. It will thank you. So, anyways, just wanted to come on here and just talk about that. Um, 10x patience, 10x patience, 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 little by little, every single day over a long period of time, you will be happy that you made the decision to stick to it. And yeah, it could be anything in life, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be just investments. It could be relationships with your family, relationship with your significant other. It could be your eating, right? Your eating habits or your health, salads, things like that. It could be the gym. It could be, running. Any of those items, it's the principles of it, it's the same. It's just sticking to it over long periods of time, you will get there. And I'm still working in work in progress, and nobody's perfect out here. We're all just in this trying to grow step by step, little by little, find the role model, find your inspiration, break it down on how they got there, do research, and just break it down little by little by little by little. Don't be in a rush. I think it's very easy, as I mentioned before, it's very easy for us to compare ourselves to other people. And I think that accepting the truth where you aren't the best just yet, you aren't the greatest just yet, accepting that, getting setting your mind at peace where it takes time and nobody starts just at the top, right? I know, a few videos here and there we kind of speak about very similar topics, but anyways, just wanted to come on here and just share my thoughts really quick. Saturday night, 11 p.m. right now, and yeah, just keeping the mindset exactly where it needs to be, little by little. Takes time, but we're going at it. So, anyways, everyone have a blessed night.